Please keep your eyes closed. Or if you choose, you can keep your eyes open. But see that as you have been sharing, the self, who we are, always in meditation. Not only what is our own nature, but also the whole creation, always in meditation. This morning, when you come out from your room, you start seeing the sky is cloudy and it is windy. The moment somebody asks you, how is the climate? You shall say, it is cloudy and windy. How do you know the sky is cloudy? Because, please listen friends, you know what a clear sky is. Clear sky, natural, effortless, doesn't need anything to float in it. Clouds appear and disappear. You are aware of the blue sky, not a hint of cloud at any time. Because you are aware of that, when you look up this morning, you'll see the sky overcast, cloudy. Because you have experienced stillness around, you shall say it's windy, without the reference to cloudless blue sky or still atmosphere. You can never say that the sky is cloudy or windy. Exactly in the same way, friends. Close your eyes if you have opened it. The moment you wake up, if somebody asks you or you ask yourself, see it for yourself. If you say, oh, there are so many thoughts, so many memories flashing, what does it mean? You have experienced, you are aware what it means to have a cloudless sky of consciousness, thought-free sky of consciousness. How shall you say? The place is noisy unless you have experienced noise-free, soundless stillness. while looking at the cloudy sky, we don't remember the cloudless blue sky. Are you not being with, experiencing the thought-free awareness? You can't say there are too many thoughts. That's why, friends, meditate, being with yourself, is instantaneous. It's a beginningless expanse. Thoughts or no thoughts, awareness always there. Clouds or no clouds, sky, space, expansive, eternally free. Just see this prayer. It's absolutely effortless. I will share with you another point. See it for yourself. 2 words you take. One is seeing, like your eyes see. And the sight. Sight is outside. Seeing is natural, instantaneous. The landscape, Himalayas, Ganges, stones, people, these are the sights. Seeing, you don't have to go to some place to see a sight. Seeing is independent of the sights of any kind. Seeing, effortless. Like listening, effortless. Sounds, be it any type of sound, music, the flowing Ganges, a person talking or whispering, a child's laughter or cry. Sounds are million kinds. Listening these sounds, whatever you listen to, million kinds. Listening is not a sound. Listening is effortless, instantaneous. Wait for a sound to reach you. Listening is instantaneous. As even seeing is not a sight, listening is not a sound. Shift your attention to yourself. When you listen to a sound, see a sight, true to the perception, there shall be impressions. Impressions, memories naturally formed. And those impressions, be that of a sound, sight, touch, taste, or smell, they are all impressions. Name it if you choose. Vasana. Don't make it a dangerous word. It's a very simple. Bhogajanya samskara. When you see, the thoughts of sights are there. When you listen, the impressions of sounds are created. When the thoughts come, it shall remind you the objects of your sight, objects of your sound, objects of your touches, taste or smell. But our sense organs, our eyes cannot see the thoughts of the sight. Ears cannot hear the thoughts of the sound. Skin cannot touch the thoughts of the sensations. Those impressions make it innocent impressions, vasanas, thoughts, cannot be seen, heard, touched, or tasted. They can be known. You are conscious. Friends, please see that. As when seeing is not the sight, seeing is effortless. Sights change. Listening is always there. Sounds come and go. Listening is not a sound. Sounds are listened to. Sights do not see. Sights are seen. Seeing is effortless. Same principle within. Thoughts. You listen to that sound of a phone ringing. The sound is not listening. Listening was continuous. You are listening to my words. And you can listen to any sound, including the phone, the bell ringing, or anything. Listening never stops. Relative never stops. Sounds come and go. Listening is effortless. Seeing is effortless. Sights go on changing. Clouds, cloudless sky. Same way, when you close your eyes, what you know, what you are conscious of, they come and go. Knowing does not mean knowing a thought. Please see that. Like seeing does not mean seeing a form. Listening does not mean listening to a sound. Even if there are no sounds, you are still listening. Even if there are no sights, you are still seeing. Even if you are not experiencing the fragrance of a beautiful flower, breathing continuous. The power to smell continuous. Same way, friends. Shift your attention within. I go on telling shift your attention because we take for granted that we are lost in perception. No, friends, you can never ever be lost. Seeing, continuous, sights change. Listening, continuous, sounds change. Sound there you listen, not there also. Listening. Same way, thoughts. Thoughts are there. Knowing. Knowing is not a thought. Please see that. Knowing is not a thought. Knowing is not seeing. Knowing is not a sight. Knowing continues. Sights change. May or may not be there. Knowing continues. Seeing is there. But you can close your eyes, you don't see. When you close your eyes, you don't see, but you can't say you are not knowing. Conscious that the eyes see. Close your eyelids, conscious, not seeing. When you close your eyes, sights are not seen, memories appear. The thoughts of many kinds. The thoughts can disappear. You are still knowing. Thoughts appear. Knowing. You cannot stop knowing, being conscious. These are the words, knowing, consciousness. Please, for God's sake. No words are needed, no thought is needed. To be conscious, what thought you should need? To listen to a sound, ears are needed. No ears, you are deaf, but you are not unconscious. You are knowing, ears can hear. You also know, ears incapacity, deafness. Seeing is there with the eyes. Even when the sights change, covered with darkness, whether it's a daytime or nighttime, lit up or dark, seeing continues. When the eyes close, somebody is blind, incapable of seeing. But knowing doesn't get blinded. Seeing doesn't depend upon sight. Knowing doesn't depend upon thoughts. As even we have named ears and sounds, eyes and sights, tongue and taste, nose and smells, skin and touches, in order to get the information. Suppose you don't write down about it. Don't write about your perception. Don't talk about your perception. Don't you think, friends, still you shall continue to see, hear? A person is dumb, cannot speak. Person is illiterate, cannot write. Just because you can't write about something or speak about something, can you stop experiencing? See this primordial, primeval principle, eternally shining. doesn't depend upon our perception or descriptions. That is why. It will not depend upon your thoughts either. Suppose somebody is uneducated, the person is blind, has no thoughts. You shall say this person has not experienced the Himalayas. He has not experienced a desert, mountains, and he cannot talk about it. He has not been, these things have not been named. Can you therefore say the person is not aware? That is why writing about the awareness is not the awareness. Talking about the awareness, the talks, words, speeches, thoughts are not the awareness. It's the content of all that is seen, heard, tasted, touched. Don't have to speak about it. Friends, please appreciate. After seeing, hearing something, touching, experiencing something, we lose yourself in the memories of all that you have seen, heard, tasted, touched. Go back home and revel in the memory of Himalayas. But the memory is not the objects. Exactly the same way, describing about consciousness, Atma, Chetana, Brahma. These words are memories, informations are memories. But what it stands for, consciousness cannot be a memory. That is why what they call as the intellectual understanding is being familiar with the description about the truth and not the truth by itself. Who you are is not a memory. Its name is a memory. Its description is a memory. You can chant the entire length and breadth of the scriptures. Still you may not be aware what it is. And to be aware, you don't need a memory of any kind. As in sights are not needed for the eyes to see. Sounds are not needed to enjoy the power of listening. The memories are not needed for you to be knowing, being conscious. Like Shankara so beautifully writes down. The attempt to write and the teacher speaking to help us to recognize all that cannot be spoken, cannot be written. Yet it helps us. Janami tameva bhantam anubhati etat samastam jagat. Janami, knowing, aham janami. You don't have to say, I know to know. You don't have to own. See, I see, I don't see. No, for God's sake. You don't have to own living to be alive. If you own the living to be alive, you will suffer the death. To be alive, you will say, I am alive. When the body is going to fade away in the body of the elements, the eye shall be frightened. I am dying. I is not needed. Memories are created. When memory fails, that doesn't mean things disappear. If you don't remember a person or a name, that doesn't mean the person disappears. Lucky, in your self-consciousness, you don't have to remember a thought about it. Even if you don't name it, Atma, Chetana, Brahma, Ishvara, existence continues. Nitya Sarvagata Stham, Achaloyam Sanatana. These descriptions do not create anything. In case you forget that verse, the I will come and say, oh, I am forgetting. But you are conscious that the thought is not there. The book on the Himalayas doesn't create the Himalayas. The words about yourself do not create it. That is why, friends, please see that. All that you see, all the sights, effortless. You don't create the clouds that you see. You don't create the Himalayas and the Ganges, or anything for that matter, all that you see. Your body you didn't create. It comes with the capacity to see. Seeing is effortless. True to the perception, thoughts are effortless. And to be knowing the thought is effortless. Like you can't open your eyes and say, I can't see the flower unless you are blind. So blindness also is effortless if you have no eyes. Seeing is effortless when you have the eyes in a good condition. being blind too. In time it can happen, but it need not happen. And true to the perception, thoughts are effortless. You can't say, I open my eyes and do not see. That's not possible. You can say, I see, and the picture of the sight, the thoughts were not created. Can't say that. Impressions needed. Effortless. You have a thought, and you can't say, I don't know it. Knowing is the most effortless thing. Thoughts or no thoughts, sights or no sights, whatever seen is gone. Awareness remains. Since that awareness is the same from the moment you are born in this earth, after the birth of the body, the body goes on aging, changing. Your sense organs, aging, changing. Your thoughts. As Bhagavan says in Gita, Matta smriti jnanam apohanam cha. The thoughts suffer three conditions. First, known, jnana, and therefore smriti is a memory. Apohanam, self-deleting, it can be forgotten. But all these things, knowing, seeing the things, having a memory, or the memory forgotten, matta, from me, consciousness that I have. Please be unconscious. If you are associating that unconscious is like a person feeling senseless, we are not talking about that. Then name it unaware. Aware you shall be. Ahamasmi sadabhami. Even that word aham you don't have to use. You use it because we are using it. That which is always shining. What name can you give? Any name you like. Atma, Chetana, Sadaham Asmi, Sadaham Bhami, always shining. What is shining is not a name, the nameless. What is existing is not a name, existence, Sabda. A name is given to something which is already there. Therefore, friends, what words are in need? What sounds are in need? But the capacity to listen, to be. Listening is effortless. Listening doesn't depend upon the sound, the bell rings now. Listen until it disappears. By listening, ears listen, you have a thought and you are conscious. See that complete. You can't listen without ears and without being conscious. Sound stops. Listening continues. Any other sound you shall hear. Your listening can stop. You can close your ears. Memories continue. When the sound stops, the memories of sound continue. The memory fails, sound forgotten. Conscious you are. One after another. Perception shall be fading away. The sense organs can start fading. The thoughts may or may not be. You have no such thing. There may be consciousness, there may not be consciousness. There will be awareness, will be aware or not aware. There is no such thing. And that awareness is there, not because you are senses. A comatose individual, comatose. You don't bury him because the physical organ might have been lost, no more functional, but to keep him alive. Something, again, the body comes back to me. Again, you sleep. Two things happen. I don't know myself. Naham janami, na kinchi janami. Please understand that Sanskrit word is there. Jana, janami, na kinchit, nothing known. Naham janami, neither I know the I. But janami continues. In deep sleep. As we're waking up, so I slept well. Sleep comes to an end. Consciousness doesn't begin. Let's see that. Perceptions begin memories begin. Perception can end. Memories can fade. Please do not make a memory of yourself. Memory is the description of words, the books, verses, descriptions. If your knowledge depends on the memories, your being aware depends on memories. When memory is forgotten, you shall forget yourself. So such a person is aware of many words. The words are forgotten, he can't talk anything anymore. If you see yourself as you are, you shall create your words to describe it. With thoughts you remember yourself, yet with another thought you'll be angry, short-tempered, jealous, frustrated. The same person who shall be saying, Aham Brahmasmi, same person will get so angry, or I'm dying. That can never happen if you are aware of yourself, which is not dependent upon a word, a name, or a thought. So please see that. Close your eyes for a minute. To say the sky is cloudy, you have remembered the clear blue sky. To say the place has so much noise, you remember the silence that prevails there. If you say the space is empty space, it was empty space. When you are looking at all the buildings and structures, you remember the empty space. To say you are clouded by thoughts, you are clear sky of consciousness. If you say it is crowded, you know how free it is. Without that, how can you say the place is crowded if you have not experienced the crowd-free place? Unless you have experienced the silence, how will you say the place is too noisy? That is why, friends, be yourself and see that all your thoughts, memories, changing, growing, aging body and the universe, a harmonious existence. You are least affected by the changing universe. That is why Shivoham Shivo. Everything that is changing and dying, Shava, dead body. Changeless, deathless, auspiciousness, Shiva. Auspiciousness always there, changeless, deathless. Shivoham Shivo. Like a Shiva residing in the Smashan. You, Shiva, awareness. Living in the cremation ground of the universe, which is continuously changing. Under Shiva, awareness. Shiva Tandava, Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. To be that, to celebrate Shiva Ratri. Ratri is darkness, but you call it Shiva Ratri, auspicious. Because in the changing, dying universe, you see the changeless, deathless presence that you are. that everything is. Just keep our eyes closed for a minute. That's right, friends. Meditation never ends. Thoughts keep coming, going. Immortality always is. Mortal changes. So be the changeless. Celebrate, revel in the changes of all kind. Thank you, friends. Please don't speak as you woke up until your breakfast. Try to be like that. Choice is yours. Thank you.